What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders Awakened and my complete progression playthrough. Coming up next, we are going to be moving on into the Ramparts, but first things first, we have some gear to look at and some points to apply, so let's get into it. Now, last time around, we did pick up a few more decent items. I do want to check and see if I've got any upgrades on my apprentice. So first things first, I'm just going to take a peek through the primitive armor sets and see if there's anything usable that would be an upgrade over what I'm currently going with. Fortified power. It actually looks like what I have is pretty darn good, so I think I'm going to stick with that. However, I can start looking through the rest of the heroes here just to see. Now, do I have primitive gloves and boots? Am I going to get lucky and get fort on both of these? Let's see. Oh, no fort on the gloves, but you know what? I think I'm going to equip them anyway just for the set bonus, as that is going to take... Let's see, my Fortify is up to 50 now, so that's definitely a little bit of increase on that particular stat. Let's take a look at the Apprentice and these other armor sets as well. Now let's see, what else do we have? Primitive, of course, is all burned out now. Let's check out the minor stuff. Do I have a full set that the Apprentice can use? See, I've got minor boots already, so I would need, what, head, chest, and gloves, and it looks like there's a usable head, power and range. It's actually, it's even compared to what I'm already using. Fortify, see, power, range, and rate. Man, I like those gloves I have right now. I'm half tempted to look at the ancient set instead. Let's see what else. There's power and rate with the decent stat on each. You know what? Let's do that. Let's look at the ancient set instead, since that really is the best piece I've got on the Huntress right now. So what would we need? Actually, I don't have a set that it looks like I'll be able to use. That's level 20. So yeah, no such luck there, unfortunately. Let's go back to the minor gear again, and I'll probably just give those wonderful gloves up just to get the set bonus. I think Fortify, power, and rate. I mean, I'd rather have power, range, and rate, but I may live with it. That one's actually pretty decent there. I lose what? I would lose 2 range, but I'm going to pick up 1 rate and then get the set bonus out of the deal as well. So I still need a chest. Oh wow, there's not actually a chest I can use that, so all that was for nothing. Let's go ahead and let's drop the minor set then. And let's take a look through the other sets and see what we've got. How about Militia? It looks like we may have a full set there. Let's see, I've got a Militia chest going already. Fortify and rate, range and rate. That piece I cannot use yet. Such a tough call here. I think I'm just going to throw an actual set together. I can't use that piece yet. And then a head, Fortify, rate, boost. Can't use that one. So let's just do that just to throw the set together. That gets what? I'm at 13 power, 31 range, and 11 rate. So not terrible there. And then on the monk, what do we have here? We've got a couple of guard pieces on the monk. And I haven't looked at the guard gear yet, so let's see if I can't complete a monk set with guard gear here. We would need, what, a head and some gloves to round this set out. I actually have no gloves there, so that is out. Let's check and see what else we had. See, primitive was out. I think ancient is out as well. Do I have a full set? There's glove, there's chest. Doesn't look like I have a full set I can equip. Guard I just looked at. Militia, no full set that's equipable. I think the monk may end up getting the raw end of the deal here. Either that, or I could just throw together a minor set for him potentially. Let's see, let's just try it out here. I don't have a chest to use. And that is a problem. So yeah, the monk's just going to get the raw end of the deal. I'm going to go ahead and throw mostly a full set together. I'm still missing that chest piece. I will live with it though. And let's check out the points though. I forgot to go through the points. So on the monk, I'm pretty happy with our range now. Let's pull up our stats so we can look at what we've got exactly. So I'm pretty happy with the range at 32. I feel like I really need to go power and rate here. I've got a few points into fort now. I think I'm good with that for a minute. So what I'm going to do is go, I think I'll go 5 power and 3 rate. And that should help those R's out just a touch. Let's see, on the apprentice, we are 13, 31, and 11. I really feel like I just need to go right into the power on this one. So let's just go full power there. That's 21, 31, and 11, getting a little bit closer. On the Huntress, we've got 8 more, and we're 24, 15 power, 26 range. Same thing here, I just really feel like I need to go into the power. You know what, this time though, I'm going to go 6 power and 2 rate, just to keep a little bit of rate in there. And then with the Mighty Mighty Squire, of course, nothing matters but the Fortify, as that's all I'm using is those walls. And it looks like I missed somebody. Did I miss a point? Doesn't look like I did. Okay, there we go. It finally went away. So let's hop on in now to the Ramparts. We're going on hard mode. This map's going to be all about the flyers. Let's see if we can get it. Alright, and here we go. This map, of course, is all about the flyers. There's just no doubt. So I am going to make sure we are good and squared away. I think I'm just going to go with some walls and traps up there. Now, I love using the slice and dice against the flyers, particularly on this map. They're just so darn good. But I'm not sure if I want to spend quite that much DU, since I really just don't have a whole lot of power for the lanes themselves. So let's get the basics in play. We got 200 left. I think that will give us what? We'll just go with, you know, the usual explosive trap at each wall. I do have flyers here in wave 1, so I will have to manually kill those. But I think we'll probably be in pretty good shape just with this for wave 1. So let's do it. We don't have many flyers. There's only 1 per lane, I believe, so just going to keep an eye out on those and going to have to kill them manually. So that is just all there is to it. Now, this particular map, I got mixed emotions on the defenses to use, as, you know, there's a lot of options. You've got lots and lots of choices here on this map. There's just no doubt. Alright, so we got 1 flyer down. Do we have another flyer coming in yet? It does not appear quite yet. Here it comes right now. See if we can't get some shots off on this guy. And then there should be 1 more, and here it goes. So, right on time. Just about there. They're still healthy. They're pretty healthy considering I'm still using that weapon from the very first map. I am ready to get a weapon upgrade in place. I debated on taking one of the ones I already have, but I don't want to be overly gluttonous. And then I just see all these up arrows, even on something like that, would be an upgrade over what I'm currently using. But let's go ahead and get the rest of the map built out here. I think for the flyers, we are going to go with an explosive trap, and then we'll put a wall right here to try to aggro them down. Now, I'm not really sure how effective a spike blockade is going to be, but I want to try it out. The slice and dice has such wonderful aggro that it's kind of tough not to want to use it, but that is just a lot of DU that it eats up. So I'm going to see if I can't go with something like this to help out on those flyer lanes. Now, of course, you know, I could spam a bunch of towers back here and let the towers shoot up at the flyers. The problem I have is my range, being so early game, is still kind of poop. So I just don't feel like I'm quite ready yet to depend on towers to take out flyer lanes. Now let's see, we've got 329 mana left to spend. I think we'll go, let's go with a couple of flame bursts. We'll go 2 of them here. And then we'll also go with, say, a strength drain aura. And you know what? I kind of want to go with an electric aura here as well. We're going to have to keep an eye on this DU, though. I don't want to burn it up too terribly. I think that is pretty darn solid there. And then here, I feel like I want, kind of want a full R stack. Well, not quite a full stack, but I'm going to go with a strength drain, probably, and an electric aura for sure. And that looks like that's all we get for right at the moment. So let's go ahead and get wave number 2 rolling here. 132 mobs. Once again, this map's just all about the flyers. I do want to keep an eye on the flyers here and see if the spike blockades are going to be able to handle it. If I had enough power to throw in these other lanes, I would just swap those spike blockades out for slice and dices. They're just so good. They have an absolutely incredible aggro area, and using them in combination with a trap, like I'm doing here with the spike blockade, it just makes them practically invincible for any potential flyer issues. Now let's see, let's make sure these flyers are going to aggro to the wall. They did indeed, so no problems there. Let's check up top. Looks like those guys are aggroing to the wall with no problem. Better get me a repair off over here. And I believe that may have been all the flyers. It looks like this group got handled too, so it appears the spike blockade may just get it done for me. I'm really hoping so. Let's see, I'm just going to upgrade that one. I almost wish I wouldn't have. I want to make sure I have enough mana to build the rest of the map out, you know? 3 mobs left. We're just kind of waiting for them. What are they? Oh, there's 2 archers right over here right now. So that's 2 of them. And there should be one more hiding somewhere, and yeah, looks like dude is right over here. And without having that strength drain down, that one, of course, was immune to the electric damage. Meaning my electric aura just couldn't do anything there. Let's see, so let's go with a strength drain aura here. That gives me 28 left. Now, I need more power on this lane. There's just no doubt there. And what do I want to do, though? I'm tempted to go one more trap right here. Oops. Maybe even go with a poison gas trap just to keep everything at bay there. That leaves me 22 left. Let's go with, well, we'll go with a couple of flame bursts. And then I think I want to do a little bit more to this lane. This is a big double lane, of course. And I want to make sure I'm good and squared away. So let's see, what do we have there now? We've got an electric aura, a strength drain, and an explosive. Let's do the same thing here. We'll go with another explosive. Then we'll throw in a poison gas trap. And then you know what? I think with 6 left, we'll go with a thunder spike right here at the wall. So anything that makes it to the wall should get good and wrecked. And I'd kind of like to get a tower type defense up here somewhere. But I just don't have any DU left. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice a little. I'm gonna get rid of that. And then this tower is going to get cleaved on like a mofo, but I'm going to go with a Flame Burst Tower right there. We do have the Strength Drain in there, so that'll help me out quite a bit on that particular lane with that Flame Burst Tower. Let's see, we've got 103 left. That's not going to be enough to upgrade everything, or to repair everything. So I think what I'll do is... Actually, maybe it is. It could be enough to repair everything. Let's see, how about this lane here? The flyer explosive traps are looking good. I'll probably need to upgrade those explosive traps, but I think the spike blockades up there will hold up just fine. Ooh, and what is that lovely little thing over there? It's more mana. Oh, and even more. I'm going to be able to get one more upgrade in on something, and that is just awesome. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to get that last one DU spent too, but I'd rather get that upgrade in first. So let's go with the upgrade. I'll get that last 1 DU spent here after this wave, just to make sure I'm maximizing the amount of XP I get. It's just a small gain with that Master Builder achievement, but it is more XP. If you don't use all the DU, then you're leaving that XP on the table. So even though it's not a ton, it's still something, and it's pretty much free. So nothing wrong with free. Still want to keep an eye on these flyer lanes. This map as I mentioned, it is just going to be all about these flyers. If I can handle these flyers, then I will be in pretty good shape. And so far, it is looking like these are going to work just fine. Now, of course, the big flyer waves, or the heavier flyer waves, won't start coming in yet here until wave 4 and 5. Oh, that one flew over. So I did lose one of them there. Let's see. Everywhere else we did good, so one flyer. Let's check these flyers out. They did good too. It's very strange, but you know, hey, there is going to be stragglers here and there. The blockade strategy like that is definitely not foolproof, although it is pretty darn good. You will have to keep an eye out for the occasional straggler. Now we've got a trap. Yeah, I just straight up lost it. There was no help in that one, but I am on my trapper. Archers said no. But only 2 mobs left. We're just about there. And let's see. Man, I hope I get to level 20 from this map. I really do. Let's see, let's go ahead and spend that last 1 DU. I'm going to throw it right here just because why not? And I want to get some upgrades around. Let's upgrade. I should have just repaired that gas trap, but too late now. The mana is spent. Let's see, what else can we do? I really want to get these flame bursts upgraded as well, but these traps are taking a beating, so I mean I just can't leave them hanging like that. In fact, this front one I'm going to upgrade one more time, get a few more charges and a little more power on it. You know what? Let's hit these flame bursts too. That should really make that lane pretty darn easy to deal with. And then here, we'll get an upgrade on that one. I'm just going to repair the strength drain and the rest of this stuff. And then let's just save that 83 for the wave. And once again, let's check out this flyer action and see exactly how many flyers make it past this little blockade explosive trap setup here. If I had a few extra DU, I would change at least these 2 out for slice and dice. I mean, even though they're so expensive, if the spike blockade's working, I should just use a spike blockade. But the slice and dice has got a definite cool factor to it. It's just a fun tower to use. Let's see, and we're looking good there. Do you feel like I should get at least a repair in here? Oh yeah, flyer's getting blowed up. Actually doing good. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade that one. Get a few more free charges. The flyers seem like they're coming in a little high here. Nope, they got wrecked, so it is wonderful. And then Mr. Ogre. Alright, Mr. Ogre, it's time for you to go. That's just all there is to it. Let's get this ogre burned down, and then we shouldn't have too many more mobs left to deal with. He's getting there. He is getting there, that's for sure. Getting a little cleave damage on these flame bursts, but it's not terrible. And then, wow, man, it's definitely time. If I'm going to continue to keep using traps like this, it is just time to get a little bit more fortify going on them. I don't want to have to just blow mana every single wave with the repairs. Now, we're on wave 5 now, so we've only got 1 to go. But, let's see, let's just repair that. We'll repair this one. And I lost this front trap yet again. Let's drop it back down. I'm going to double up it. I think 15 upgrades. You'd think that would get me through the wave, but we will see. And then what? We get some repairs off on this lane, and then we should be good to go. Actually, I can get another upgrade or so here. 600 left, plus a little bit laying on the ground down the way here from the flyers. Let me snag that real quick. And see what else we can do. We got lots of upgrades laying around. That's good stuff. We're getting the fat loots now. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's upgrade that trap. And I never upgraded these flame bursts, so let's get those in. And I'll save the 49 actually for repairs. But let's see how wave number 5 goes. Now we will have a few more flyers, as good as the spike blockades did. I don't really see it being an issue. I think the flyers are going to get handled, and that's one thing about this map, is if you can handle the flyers, you've got a pretty strong chance of winning, because this map is definitely all about those flyers. 500 mobs is no joke there. Dark Elf Warriors, the Dirty Delphs, doing their business. We'll need, what? Looks like we're gonna need, let's just throw an upgrade on it. Oop. And I went and repaired it. Good lord. Alright, we got an ogre down here. I might as well give him a little bit of love. What's up, Mr. Ogre? Not the fastest killed ogre in the bunch, but he's burning. It's all good. He's not doing a ton of damage to my walls. My flame bursts are taking a tiny bit of cleave damage. They could have went back a little bit further. I was worried about the range. Oh no, we got a flyer snuck through. Once again, this map is just all about the flyers. You've got to watch for any sneaky ones. Luckily, even on hard mode in campaign, it just takes a while for a flyer to get through your entire core if he's by himself and doesn't have a bunch of homies. So it's still GG, and we're still looking good on that ogre lane too. Nothing in dire need over here. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade both of these flame bursts just to get this ogre burnt quicker and get the free heal. I'm going to sacrifice that trap and just let it die, I think. Then again, there is 100 mobs left. I already lost one trap somewhere. I'm assuming it's the front one on that double lane. You know what? I better get an upgrade on this, or a repair on this one too. There we go. So we're in good shape there. Lost the trap here, but we should still be okay. As long as I keep this Shrink Drain R going, that Flame Burst Tower is just going to have its way with any baddies that come along this side, and we are just about there. Hopefully. Come on, give me level 20. It's a bit of a stretch. Oh, so close. Look at that. Not quite the level 20 yet. The reason I wanted level 20 is I do have a bunch of level 20 gear in my bag, and I am ready to put it on. And I'm collecting the crap out of these blues. They're starting to drop everywhere now. I'm going to be able to get some blue gear going here real quick. Now that will do it for this episode, though. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders in all of its various forms. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.